what he has done to preserve Harriet Tubman's legacy has been a testament how to one person can make a difference. And what Don's been able to do has been remarkable. And he now has a broader audience. He has all of you, and he has the United States Congress. So I just really want to thank Don for providing that extraordinary leadership and for our nation. To Mayor Jackson Stanley, it's nice to have you here. It's always nice to have the mayor of Cambridge here. You're doing a great job on behalf of the people of Cambridge. You're helping our entire region. You really are. I know Congressman Hanna's here. I want to welcome him.
Thank you.
Thank him. He represents the Auburn area of New York. A great friend, along with Congressman Harris, on getting this area preserved for future generations under our parks, our national park system. I also want to acknowledge my colleagues in the Senate that are working with me to work to get this done. Senator Mikulski, who's been one of the great leaders who served on the Appropriations Committee. Senator Chuck Schumer from New York, and Senator Gillibrand from New York. We have a team effort. House, Senate, Democrat, Republican, we have a team effort because Harriet Tubman's one of our heroes in America. She's inspirational to all of us. What she did, she found freedom, but recognized she couldn't have freedom unless she helped other people. She understood we're all in this together. It's not about one person. It's about what we do for our community. So the Underground Railroad was an incredible story of people risking their own lives to help our nation be free. And that story needs to be told. We need it today as much as we did in the Earth. But when the Civil War was over, she didn't stop. In Auburn, New York, she was part of the women's suffrage movement. Because our Constitution was far from perfect when it first started. We were celebrating the 224th anniversary of our Constitution. It served us well, but it had mistakes. We've corrected them over time. Harriet Tubman realized that not all were free. And those who were supposedly free didn't have equal rights. She worked for that all of her life. And we are very fortunate that a lot of those buildings still exist in Auburn, New York. We realized that African Americans, as they grew older, we didn't have Social Security. We didn't have Medicare. We only had a community who would come together to help those who are most vulnerable. And she realized that America's dignity depended on how we treated everyone, including our most vulnerable. So she took care of the aged. I mean, her story is an incredible story. It's an incredible story. We are fortunate in Maryland that the landscape still exists. Thank you, Mr. Shore. Thank you, the leader of Dorchester County, for preserving it. We are very fortunate that it is in the same area as the Blackwater Wildlife Refuge, National Wildlife Refuge. So as we protect our wildlife, as we protect our environment, we're also protecting our culture and our history. That's what this is about. So our goal is simple: to get this bill enacted into law, to not only preserve the landscape and the properties in Auburn, but to make sure that it's protected under our national park system. That's what our goal is about. It's for preserving this for future generations. Two points I want to make. One, and the first most important one, this is so important for Americans to know this story. It's really inspirational. It's inspirational. And students are interested in it. They are. Children are interested in the story. But when they can touch something and they can see something, it really brings it home. So that's why it's important to have a place where they can learn firsthand about how Harriet Tubman literally changed America. One person changed America. That's what's great about this country. One person, any one of us, can change America. And Harriet Tubman's an inspiration to young people to tell them, yes, they can get involved. and make a huge difference in America and in our future. And the second reason, and it's not as important as the first, but I got to at least mention this with the mayor here. This is an economic issue. This is going to create jobs. Now, I know we're all focused on jobs today. I mean, our challenge is how are we going to get people back to work? How are we going to balance our budgets? The best way to balance our budget is get people back to work. Harriet Tubman will be a draw for economic growth in Dorchester County. So this means job growth in the right way, building on the great traditions of our community. I can't tell you what energy you all give us by being here. My staff told me a few people were going to come up here today. They didn't tell me we were going to see as many as we saw. You're getting involved. You give us confidence in our future. We're going to get this done because of you. Because of your energy, your commitment, and you get it. We're so proud to represent you in the Congress of the United States. It is so energizing to know that you're here to make a difference for our future. Congratulations. I'm proud to be with you.
Thank you.